Hey dude, I'm so worried today.
What's wrong, man?
I'm so worried about my presentation today because I'm not good at starting presentation.
Why are you worried? Just talk as usual.
No, I can't talk as usual because my lecturer will give me C score if I start the presentation carelessly.
It's okay, I will help you. I found this YouTube channel from my friend. It's called Polybatam Lecture Channel. It has a video about how to start a presentation.
Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to English Communication course. You would like to see useful phrases for doing the presentation. So, in this section, we have some contents for it. I would like to explain to you some of our topics. So, for the first is preliminary and introduction. In this section, I would like to tell you how to start your presentation. And for the second one, we would like to talk about how to make the outline of your own presentation. And then, how if you would like to move your slides. And the last one, we are going to see how if you like to do the presentation, you have to emphasize it. You have to do qualifying idea and also explaining more regarding to your own presentation. Alright, for the first one, I would like to tell you about the first content regarding preliminary and introduction. In this section, I will discuss about greeting and introduction in formal situation or friendly situation. You can use these phrases for formal situation.
1. Perhaps we should begin. 2. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. 3. On behalf of blah blah blah, may I come to. 4. My name is. 5. This morning, I'd like to discuss, report on, and present.
And for friendly situation, you can use these phrases.
1. Okay, let's get started. 2. Morning, everyone. 3. Thanks for coming. 4. What I want to do this morning is talk to you about, tell you about, and show you.
Alright, for the next one, I will tell you how to remind the audience before starting the presentation. Let us see some expression that you can use.
1. Before we start, I'd like to draw your attention to 2. One small reminder, please switch off your mobile phones. 3. Could you please keep your questions until the Q&A session?
And now, we will see how to state your purpose when you start your presentation. So you may use these expressions.
Okay, let's get started. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming. I'm Hero. Example. This morning, I'm going to be talking to you about, telling you, showing you, reporting on.
Take a look.
And also, there will be 3 techniques to open the presentation. The first one is problem techniques. So here you will try to reveal a problem related to your topic when you start your presentation. This is some expressions related to this technique.
1. Suppose, how would you? 2. Have you ever wondered why is it that you have? Well, if I could show you, would you be interested?
And then the next technique is called amazing fact technique. So here you find an amazing fact to make your audience feel wow regarding to this kind of information. And this is some expressions related to this technique.
1. Did you know that? 2. According to the latest study. 3. Statistics shows that. 4. I read somewhere the other day that.
And for the last technique, that is story technique or anecdote technique. Here, you will deliver some story from your own experience or someone else's experience. And you can use these some expressions to tell this technique.
1. You know, when I think about, I'm reminded of. 1. Have you ever been in the situation where I remember when it turned out?
Now we are going to talk about how to deliver your own agenda to the audience. This is some example how to deliver your agenda.
Example, how to deliver your own agenda. 1. I will begin by giving you an overview of. Then, I will move on to. After that, I will deal with. And I will conclude with. 2. First, I'll be looking at X. Then we'll be looking at Y. After that, we'll focus on Z. And finally, we'll have a look at.
Alright, for the last topic, we will discuss about moving from slide to slide and topic to topic. First of all, I would like to tell you about making transition. These are some expressions for making transitions in your presentation.
1. Looking ahead to. 2. As noted earlier. 3. Before moving on to the other changes, let me summarize. 4. I'd now like to turn to. 5. Turning to.
And then, we would like to learn how to signaling that the topic is about to change.
1. In a few minutes, I'm going to tell you about X and Y, which I hope should explain why we. 2. Before I give you some more detailed statistics and my overall conclusion. 3. I'm just going to show you how our results can be generalized to a wider scenario. But first, I want to talk to you about.
For the next one, we would like to learn about how to referring backwards and forwards.
1. I'm not going to cover this aspect now. I'm just going to. 2. I'll go into a bit of detail for each concept. 3. I'll explain this in a moment. 4. I'll talk about that later.
And lastly, referring to previous topic to introduce next topic. You can use these expressions.
For the last is referring to previous topic to introduce next topic. Before we moving on to Z, I'd just like to reiterate what I said about Y. 1. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say about X and Y. Now let's look at Z. 2. Having considered X, let's go on and look at Y. 3. Not only have we experienced success with X, but also with Y.
Well, I would also like to tell you some useful tips to start your own presentation. First, create lists of your keywords and learn their pronunciation. Second, use online resources to find the correct pronunciation of individual words. Third, practice your pronunciation by following transcripts and imitating the speaker. Fourth, be careful of ed endings. Fifth, use your normal speaking voice but don't speak too fast. Sixth, enunciate numbers very clearly. Seventh, avoid or R. And the last one, vary your voice and speed. And so, our course has ended. You should also practice and enhance your public speaking skill. I hope this would be helpful for your English knowledge, and thank you for watching.
That's a nice video. I've learned a lot from that video. Now I'm ready for a presentation.
Good for you, but that video only tells you about opening the presentation, not the presentation yet.
What should I do now?
It's okay, there's another video about how to prepare the presentation.